The first sign of the fear of success is that time changes people, but it does not change the perception people have of you. Alan Watts once said, please don't label me because then I'm forced to become the person you need me to be, which is a pretty big statement when you think about it, because if all of a sudden one day you have this goal, you have these visions of where you want to go, and all of a sudden you start achieving things, one of the first things that crosses your path is that once you start achieving them, you've got to understand that people around you suddenly have a different image of the image that you still have yourself, because although time has changed you, you still feel like the same person, but you see people have a totally different projection of you. They expect you to support them from an employee standpoint if they are an employee, and you're still catching up or climatizing of the person that you thought you were as compared to the person that you've become. Now people say, does that mean you have to become someone that you're not? And I go, no, you just have to become someone more of who you already are. It just forces you to stand up to the plate and say, hey, that thumbprint wouldn't have put me there unless I'm ready for that challenge, and for you to fully feel who you really are is. And it's a challenging time, and that's one of the biggest fears people will have when other individuals start expecting more from them than what they even think they can deliver on. Always think of this. I've got this saying that always comes to mind. It always says, God will only give you what he knows you can cope with. And when that happens and you feel overwhelmed, the best way you can ever say is just say, God, I always say it in a laughing type mode. I always say, I wish you didn't trust me so much, and laugh it off, because it's true. You will only get the size problems you will be given according to the consciousness that you are at.